Merry bloody Christmas, that's what I say. Drop. Where's she getting these cards from? Oh, hey, thank you for clicking play. Welcome to the 2021 Christmas giveaway. And as I mentioned a few episodes back, when I looked at playing about again for the sake of memory, 3D shoot 'em up construction kit, I came up with this idea of making a game, and it's actually running in the background here, but it's nowhere near finished, but that I want to give away as part of my Christmas giveaway this year, the game that I make, or that I am making. I'm just going to escape there. No, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it running. I'm going to escape it. There we go. Don't want to give too much away as to what's in that game. Now, in all honesty, okay, it's not finished. So I'm still going to do it as the Christmas giveaway. It will be a complete game made in shoot 'em up construction kit, 100% by me, and so far 100% on the Commodore Amiga. I haven't had to use emulation or anything like that, much as I've been tempted to, because it would just be easier to leave it set up on my PC. But no, I wait until I'm in the mood to actually turn on the Amiga and risk it bursting into flames, which they don't do, but that's my paranoia. Load the original disc, and then I've made a backup disc of disc 2. And the only bit that's sort of new tech is my save state is actually going to the GoTech. So the work that I do is being saved to a disc or a couple of disc images on the GoTech, because then after each session, and because I can spend an hour or so on it, I throw the USB stick out of the GoTech and I put it in my PC, and I save my work onto my PC and into the cloud, just so that I don't lose the work. And you know what? I nearly did lose it at one point. It wouldn't load the file, and just because of an accidental typo while saving my file during one session, I actually didn't lose anything because there was an additional file there with a slightly different name. Thank goodness. But now I've got multiple backups. How far have I got with the game? Well, basically I've laid out 3 levels, which is as much as I'm gonna lay out. So in terms of backgrounds, it's themed, it's Amiga themed, and it's my channel themed. And I've had to draw every single background by hand myself. I'm no digital artist. I said it was going to be crap, but it's the amount of effort I'm putting in to make you a crap game is... There's no common sense to it, there's no logic. But anyway, that's the length I'm going to. I've made the main player sprite, and I've made, the shooting sprite. So I've basically laid out, essentially it's 6 levels, but really it's 3 levels with boss battles at the end of each. But what I've yet to do is create the enemies and create the enemy waves and create the bosses themselves. So that's all I have left to do. And then I obviously want to give you a load screen, and I will also put it in a dual case with a disc label on a floppy disk. So whoever wins this Christmas giveaway, once it's done, and look, it's going to be sometime in the new year. I've got some time off over Christmas, so I will be able to do more work on it. It's not going to be ready by Christmas. I'm sorry, it's just not going to be ready. When it's done, that's when I'll ship it to the winner. There will only be one winner, and I will be shipping to you a hard copy of this game. If you need an ADF, we can talk about that, but I will ask you to not distribute it. I will have a copy of the game, and I'll do a video on it once it's complete. You will have a copy of the game. Nobody else will have a copy of this game. Nobody else will want a copy of this game, more importantly. But look, it's all good fun. So, how do you win this amazing prize? First of all, I want to show you the main player sprite. That I will reveal to you right now, and I'll say it's based off my channel branding, and most importantly, my logo, which you can see here. And I flipped it, I've spun it around, and that is becoming the player's ship. Let's have a quick look now. Okay, so that's the main player sprite, as you can see there, which is essentially my logo inverted. The idea being that if you think of the shape of a skull, that goes down to form the front of the ship. This is where the guns are going to be. This is where the pilot would look out of, these cockpit windows. And these become the wings, engines at the back, guns at the front. And if I look at how that works as an object, as the main player object, okay, so I've drawn it in 3 different states: standard, going left, going right. There's a bit of a shadow to it, which you might not be able to see here, but if you watch down here, you'll see that as I go left, it moves to it basically leans to the left, leans to the right. So there we go. That's essentially the shape of the main player sprite. And I'll give you a quick look. It won't be giving away too much. It's Christmas. Okay, test game, proper test. There's no enemies in it. There's not even any sounds in it. And I am going to use standard library sounds from the main game disc itself, because I'm not going to make my own samples. But here we go. Amiga theme. There's 3 different levels, and that's essentially what it's going to look like. Okay, I'm not the world's best artist. I've had to redraw all of these elements by hand, pixel by pixel, and now I'm actually essentially stuck at what am I gonna, when you die, what's the explosion going to look like? Because I'm crap at drawing explosions. It ends up looking like a scribble. So don't want to give away too much. All right, that's where we're at. So that's the main player sprite, okay? And like I say, the levels are Amiga themed, and the whole game, hopefully you'll find it fun, but it is going to be crap. How do you enter? Okay, you need to email me the answer to the question that I'm about to give you. I'll put the email in the description, just in case I say it wrong in a sec, but the email address is backtotheamiga. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. I'll put it in the description. I'm pretty sure it's backtotheamiga@gmail.com. I'm forgetting one of my own email addresses because I don't use it very often. The reason why I'm doing it via email, because a couple of people thought, oh, why is that? If you put the answer in the comments, everybody else is going to see what the answer is, and they'll just copy what you put down, all right? Plus, if you win, I will need to grab your address. So I need a secure way of getting your address details. I'm not going to ask you in the comments for the whole internet to see, you know, for all other 5 people that are going to bother watching this video. You don't want them to see your home address. So that's the reason why I'm doing it via email. So backtotheamiga@gmail.com. Double check the description. You need to email me the correct answer, okay, by 11:59 p.m. Perth time, because that's my time, West Australia time, which is currently GMT +8, okay, on the Wednesday, the 22nd of December. That's when I need your answers by. And I will then basically draw from whoever has given me a correct answer. I'll do a random draw, and that will be the winner of the game, okay? So, the question. And I'm pretty much going to give you everything you need to know. I made it way too hard last year. We had 10 questions. I'm getting to know my audience now. There's too much effort, okay? 1 question, but it is still based around my channel. Okay? In episode 106, which was all about FA18 under acceleration, so the game FA18 under acceleration, whether it's better, smoother, or faster. Okay? At around 14 minutes and 46 seconds, or around 46, 47 seconds, 14 minutes and 46/47 second mark, there is a post-it note. What does the post-it note say? That's it. Episode 106, around the 14 minute and 46 second mark. What does the post-it note say? That's the only question I have. You need to have your answer to me by email to backtotheamiga@gmail.com by 11:59 p.m. Western Australia time, but Wednesday 22nd of December. All right, that will give me time. I know it's not a lot of time, but that will then give me time to be able to have an announcement video up by Christmas Day. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Go!